Over 50 people have been arrested after isolated incidents of violence and looting over the weekend. U.S. officials now confirming around 700 Marines have also been activated to deploy to the city. Smaller groups of protesters taking to the streets again as tensions remain high. While demonstrations were largely peaceful, there were also isolated clashes with police, some also throwing rocks at law enforcement and setting cars on fire. Families of detainees gathered outside of one of the sites ICE raided not long ago, begging for the release of their loved ones.
These workers are heads of households where they have left their families and loved ones behind to fend for themselves. Our community asks for the support of all of you here so that our relatives can be returned to their families.
California now suing the Trump administration after the state's National Guard was deployed without the consent of Governor Gavin Newsom, the president standing by his decision to send in the troops. Unrest also erupting in the streets of San Francisco Sunday night. Police say they arrested nearly 150 people protesting in support of the anti-ICE demonstrations down in L.A. Police adding some protesters got aggressive, shattering office windows and vandalizing muni buses. Other protesters say they wanted this to be a peaceful demonstration.
I was just so outraged to see the scenes from the last couple of days in Los Angeles, and I feel like we have to do something here to demonstrate that that is not okay, and that it is not okay to treat our neighborhoods and our communities like that, and it's not okay to treat immigrants like that.
Police say 147 of the people arrested have been cited and released, including 6 minors. Despite differing views on federal immigration enforcement, local members of both political parties agree violence is not the solution. KION's Jose Romo reports for us tonight.
Immigration raids in Southern California leading to large protest events that paralyzed the city of Los Angeles. Local Monterey County party leaders are weighing in.
We are a nation of laws and rules, and this was never a peaceful protest. This was people damaging our country, attacking our law enforcement, waving the flag of a foreign country.
Brian Higgins, political director of the Monterey County Republican Party, saying the violent scene is not the proper way to protest. He adds he hopes to hold peaceful discussion.
It's a constitutional right to gather and peacefully protest. I support that. There'll be discussions between the two sides, maybe. That's what our country is supposed to do, have the peaceful protest, work it out, and see what happens, not burn things and loot businesses.
Still, county leaders stating there is an overall heightened level of concern among community members.
Seeing the heightened level of enforcement by ICE and other federal agents against immigrant communities, I've heard from a lot of local residents. They're wondering if it's happening in Los Angeles, will it happen here next? So obviously, everybody's paying attention because it could happen anywhere in California or the rest of the country.
Data from ICE and the U.S. Customs and Border Protection stating that more than 50% of those detained do not have a criminal record.
I think there's no dispute if they're going after people with serious violent felonies, that's one thing, but to go after people working at restaurants or at hotels, that's something totally different.
Alejo adding these massive deportations will only harm the larger community.
Both party representatives saying they will look to host community events coming the next few days. To find more details on those dates, visit our website at KION546.com. Reporting in Salinas, Jose Romo, KION News Channel 46.